What happens when one of HGTV's most recognized stars walks away from the show that made her famous and chooses a fresh start? Today, we're talking about Alison Victoria, the designer behind Windy City Rehab and Sin City Rehab, and why she admits she prefers her new Las Vegas series over the old one in Chicago. Alison Victoria has been a familiar face to HGTV fans for years. She first rose to fame with Windy City Rehab, where she transformed rundown properties across Chicago into stunning modern homes. The show was a hit, not only for the renovations, but also for Alison's energy, style, and determination. But behind the scenes, things weren't always as glamorous as they looked. Windy City Rehab became weighed down with lawsuits, business disputes, and tension that spilled beyond the work itself. Alison found herself at the center of legal battles tied to her former business partner. What should have been a celebration of creativity often turned into stress, conflict, and unwanted drama. For a designer whose passion has always been about creating, it was a heavy burden. That's where Sin City Rehab comes in. Filmed in her hometown of Las Vegas, this show feels completely different. Instead of the constant pressures she faced in Chicago, Las Vegas offers her a sense of relief, control, and positivity. It's not just about renovating homes. It's about reconnecting with her roots and building a fresh chapter on her own terms. Alison has said that Sin City Rehab feels lighter, happier, and far less complicated. In Chicago, she dealt with lawsuits and the fallout of a fractured partnership. In Las Vegas, she focuses on what she loves most, designing beautiful homes and sharing her vision without all the noise. Another big difference is family. Filming in Las Vegas allows Alison to stay closer to her loved ones. For someone who has juggled intense schedules and public scrutiny, being grounded with family nearby makes the work feel more balanced and meaningful. A quick pause. If you want to stay updated on all things HGTV, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video if you're enjoying it so far, and drop a comment to share your thoughts. All right, let's jump back in. Creatively, Las Vegas also gives her freedom. Without the shadow of legal disputes, she says she has more room to express her ideas, take risks, and enjoy the process. That creative relief is clear on screen, where her designs shine in a way that feels joyful and authentic. The shift from Windy City Rehab to Sin City Rehab wasn't just about location, it was about reclaiming control. In Chicago, circumstances often dictated the narrative. In Las Vegas, Alison calls the shots. She's been honest about how good it feels to move forward without carrying the baggage of past conflicts. For fans, the contrast is striking. Windy City Rehab brought Alison into the spotlight, but it also exposed her to stress few would want to endure. Sin City Rehab shows her at her best, confident, creative, and energized by the chance to start fresh in a city close to her heart. At its core, Alison's journey is about resilience. She took a tough experience, learned from it, and chose to pivot towards something healthier. It's proof that walking away from a toxic situation can open the door to something better. Today, Alison Victoria is thriving in Las Vegas. She's closer to family, enjoying her creative freedom, and giving fans a version of herself that feels more authentic than ever. Sin City Rehab isn't just another show. It's her reset button, her way of proving she's stronger than the setbacks of the past. For viewers, that makes her story inspiring. We've seen her face challenges, and now we get to see her rise above them. Alison's preference for Sin City Rehab over Windy City Rehab isn't just about location. It's about peace, growth, and the courage to build a new foundation, both on camera and in life.